What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris from Cameron Gaming TCG and Collectibles, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic start to your Wednesday. In today's video, we are going to be showcasing my Fabled deck profile. So this is going to be the first deck profile on the channel, and I have to say I am very excited to show this off to you guys. I've been working really hard on it, and I'm very proud of the build that I've came up with so far. Obviously, you know, you can always do edits down the road, but I am very happy with this build at the moment, and I'm hoping it does well because I am going to take this to YCS Philly in May, at the end of May, and you know, hopefully you can do well. I'm trying to make Fables as competitive as possible, so hopefully we can. And you know, let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this deck profile, and you know, any suggestions or anything that you guys would like, you know, give us feedback on. Is greatly appreciated. Like I said, I really worked hard on this deck, and I really appreciate any feedback or critique that you guys, you know, have on this deck. So let's get right into it. So we have I think we have two one-ofs, which is Fabled Grimro, the searcher of the deck, and Fabled Kashano. So basically, if I have a Fabled on the field, I can discard this card and search a Fabled from my deck to my hand. And Kashano is basically a level 3 tuner. Basically discard a Fabled to add Kashano back to the hand. So it works really well if you have Ganashia in your hand and you discard it to special summon Ganashia, and then you have this, and then you can do Kashano, have a level 6. And then let's go into the rest of the Fables, which is 3 Fabled Cerebral, which is discarding. If you discard it, it special summons itself. 3 Fabled Chawa, discard a Fable to special summon it. So it really works well if you have like Ganashia or Cerebral in your hand. And we do play 3 Fabled Ganashia, and basically discard, it special summons itself and gains 200 attack, but is banished when it leaves the field. And then rounding out the Fables is the Fabled Abank. Basically, we discard a Fabled to special summon it, and when it leaves the field, we banish it. Like I said, I don't mind, you know, the Fables getting banished, because we do have ways to bring them back, which I will kind of show off in later on in this, you know, deck profile. So that rounds out the Fabled package there. The next engine we have is the Danger engine, and we run 3 Danger Nessies, 3 Danger Mothman, 1 Tsuchinoko, 1 Jackalope, 1 Bigfoot, and 1 Thunderbird. So each of these have the same effect. Reveal it to have someone, your opponent, randomly choose from your hand. Basically, you know, discard the card that they choose. If the card was not a danger that was chosen, special summon it and draw 1 card. Basically, this works really well, if especially in the start. You know, have them discard like a Fabled, special summon the Fabled, special summon, you know, any of the dangers, and draw a card. But they definitely, you know, really help out. So. But they also have secondary effects if they are discarded to the graveyard with Nessie. If he's discarded to the graveyard, you add a danger card from your deck to your hand, excluding Danger Nessie. Mothman is, if it's discarded, you and your opponent draw a card and then discard a card. Thunderbird, if it's discarded, you can destroy, I believe it's 1 set card my opponent controls. Danger Bigfoot is target 1 face-up monster, 1 face-up card your opponent controls, and destroy it if it's discarded to the graveyard. Jackalope is, I get to special summon a danger from my deck to the field in defense position, and Danger Tsuchinoko basically gets to special summon itself if it's discarded to the graveyard. So basically, Tsuchinoko really just regardless if it gets discarded or not, it basically is going to special summon itself. So that's the Danger package. It definitely, like I said, this works really, really well with the Fables, especially because with all the discard effects, with Cerebral and Ganashia, if they hit one of them, it basically is a free special summon on top of that. Even if they put like Kashano or a Bonk in the graveyard, I really, really, you know, it really helps. So that is the Danger engine. Now for the little Bysteel engine, we play the 2 Magnamut and 1 Jerusalem. Basically, I play these because, you know, I can banish stuff from my own graveyard to, you know, get free level 6s out, and then Cyberstorm obviously is a removal card, so definitely like this little engine that I have here. And then the Chaos engine that we added to this deck. We play 3 Chaos Witch and 3 Chaos Mirage. Chaos Mirage is basically, if it's summoned, I can target a light or dark monster and special summon it to the field. But its effects are negated, and for the rest of the turn, I'm stuck on light and dark. Which you'll see that it doesn't really matter because most of my extra deck is light and dark synchros. It definitely works out. And then this one, if it's like, I can actually tribute it to special summon 2 Dark Beasts tokens, which are like dark level 2, like normal tokens. But if this card is banished from my hand or graveyard, I can summon 2 light tuner tokens, light beast tokens, to the field. So this card actually combined with Allure of Darkness, which is the only spell that I play in my deck. If I use Allure of Darkness, I draw 2, banish Witch, get 2 light tuners onto the field. So if I don't draw any of my Fabled tuners, I still have a tuner lined up, and basically I still get a draw out of it. That I find just, works really well. So I really like this Chaos package here. And then even Chaos Mirage is a level 4 tuner. So like I can always get even the tokens to get to like a level 6 or even a level 8. So that is the Chaos, and then like I said, the 4 spells. And then for the traps, we play 2 Evenly and 3 Imperm. Basically for the line of defense here, because I obviously with how many monsters we play in the deck, I don't really have too much space for hand traps with all the different engines I have. So Imperm and Evenly definitely help in any situation, really. So getting into the extra deck, the 2 level 5s that we play are Fabled Region, which are basically, once it's synchro summoned, I draw until I have 2 cards in my hand. So basically, if I have no cards in my hand, I get to draw 2, which is definitely awesome in this type of format, especially as if I can dig deeper into my deck for the combo pieces. The level 6s are Fabled Anwrath and Chaos Beast. Fabled Anwrath is basically I can draw 2 and discard 1, but if my opponent can discard basically any card to negate it. But if they discard a monster, I can special summon it to my side of the field, but negate its effects. And this actually works too if they send any card, even if they ash this, I throw like Droll and Lockbird out, so I can't add anything from my hand afterwards. I can still technically special summon it to my side of the field. So yeah. And then Chaos Beast is from Photon Hypernova. 1 light tuner, 1 non-dark. And then if any card's been banished, it gains 1,000 attack. So you can get a free 3,000 beater for a level 6. And then, I can target a banished light and add it to the hand, which is really good because I can always add Ganashia back or a Bonk or any of my, Allure targets. So definitely helps to have Chaos Beast. And then for the level 7s, I play Ancient Fairy and Ancient Pixie. Ancient Fairy is, I'm only using it for its first effect, which is basically special summon a level 4. And then Ancient Pixie is basically a dark dragon to help fuel for my Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Because I don't play the field spell in this deck anymore. But I didn't really have many options at level 7, so that's why I'm sticking with those 2 for now, until I can get some better options for light and dark. Then, for the level 8s, I play Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Psyframe, Frame Lord Omega, Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend, and Chaos Archfiend. So, this one, obviously, banish it from the field and rip a card out of my opponent's hand. So this, combined with the new Bestial Disparter, I can actually, use his effect up to twice per turn, which is nuts in my opinion. Like, I can rip 2 cards out of my opponent's hand. So this, I have done it like once or twice, and it's kind of hilarious, to be honest. But yeah, so basically use this to fuel for Red Hot Dragon Archfiend Abyss. And the same thing with the Ancient Fairy Pixie Dragon, but I can use its other effect to where I can destroy all special summon effect monsters and do the burn damage. And then Chaos Archfiend, which is new from Photon Hypernova. Basically any cards that are banished this turn gains 2,000 attack, and it can attack all opponent's monsters each once. and then we banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. So very good effect here. If it leaves the field for any reason, I can special summon a Chaos Synchro monster. And yeah, so I think it's a very good card. 4,500 attack. It's nothing to scoff at in this type of format. So like I said, level 9 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend as a negate, and then Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is another, option. I could go into this, to have a monster negate on board. Obviously, it's a wind monster, so I got to make sure before I synchro summon this that I haven't used Chaos Mirage or Chaos Witch effect before then. So rounding it out, we got Barone, Disparter, Chaos Angel, and Psychic and Punisher. So these are like the beaters of the deck. This obviously is for negates. Disparter is from Cyberstorm Access, and basically you can banish one light or dark. I can target one light and dark banished monster and special summon it to the field. And then when they activate a monster effect, I can target one banished card, shuffle it into the deck, and if I shuffled it into my deck, I can destroy the monster, or if I shuffled it into the opponent's deck, I can negate the activated effect. So very good card here in my opinion. Definitely can help, especially if I'm already banishing some of my opponent's monsters, especially with Chaos Archfiend. And then we got Chaos Angel here, another awesome card from Cyberstorm Access. Basically, I can use like one tuner, one non-light and dark monsters, but I can also use light and dark monsters you control as a tuner. So for Chaos Angel, I can have Danger Nessiel on board and Fabled Ganashia. No tuner. But Chaos Angel lets you synchro summon without having a tuner, because I can make one of these two a tuner for the synchro summon of this. So I think that's very awesome. And then this card, basically, if I and then I can activate the effect. I can target one card on the field, banish it, and then this card gains the effect based on the original attribute of materials. Because my deck is light and dark, I pretty much get both of these effects majority of the time. So if it's light, synchro monsters you control unaffected by monster effects activated by your opponent, so Barone doesn't work or anything like that. And then dark monsters monsters you can control cannot be destroyed by battle. So basically light and dark, so it basically gets both, like each one gets both of these effects. So very good card there. And then obviously another boss monster here where I can target one monster and then one card of my opponents and banish them. So definitely another card that can help me get banishing cards, and then I can make this gain attack equal to the difference. So that is the main deck and the extra deck. Going into the side deck, which I feel like needs the most work, but but it depends on how this format goes. But we play 3 Ash, 2 Nibiru, 2 Dark Ruler No More to negate monster effects, to help make sure my combos go off. Book of Eclipse, Forbidden Chalice, to have more monster negates. Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, and the 2 that I think is the most important in this side deck is Dimensional Barrier. I faced against Pirelli over the weekend, so not having this in my side deck kind of hurt. Definitely going to be a good card for the format, I think, at least for my deck. And that is the deck profile. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I really want to make this deck as competitive as possible. So any feedback that you guys have, I would love to hear what you guys' suggestions are, or what your general thoughts on the deck are. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like for the video. And if you guys are new here, welcome. We hope that you guys enjoy your stay. Consider subscribing if you guys enjoy this type of content, because we will have more deck profiles in the future. And hit the notification bell so you're aware when we post new TCG videos. And we hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next time, we shall see you guys in our next TCG video. See you.